Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Glowing Globe. And I've received some complaints of me holding my phone while I operate my motorized vehicle. So to prevent any accidents and to prevent any distractions while driving, I will simply use a hands-free method. So we're staying safe. I can still see my speed, and I can see the road. You know, might not be looking at the screen very much, but here and there I can give a glance. It's just like I'm looking down at my speed. If I'm looking at my speedometer, it probably looks like I'm looking at the camera. So, anyways, something that Pastor spoke in church last night really spoke to me. Or I believe it was yesterday morning. What he said is he prays a lot. In prayer, he thanks God. And we're coming into the Thanksgiving holiday. And it was originally made as a thanks to God and a day to be thankful and a day to practice that. It wasn't all about turkey. It wasn't all about a big feast. It was about showing your thankfulness to God. Showing your thankfulness with your family, what you are thankful for. Now the root to nearly all of our holidays that we currently have are rooted in Christ, are rooted with an eye towards Jesus. Easter, Christmas, and even Thanksgiving. So Pastor Luke, he said when he comes to God in prayer, he thanks him a lot. Thank him for the breath in your lungs. Thank him that he woke you up today. Thank him for your body. Thank him for your mind. Thank him that you were created in his image. Thank him for his word. Thank him for the opportunity to change. For a righteous man falls and gets back up 7 times. And the number 7 in the Bible just ultimately means completion, wholeness, because it took 7 days to create the earth, and God rested on the 7th day. So be thankful. When you start thanking God and you focus on what you are thankful for, you know, your complaints or your struggles or your what's not going right or what's not going your way, that falls to the side. That moves along to the side, because you gotta have room to thank God. The devil ain't gonna get in the way of that. The devil's a liar. He's gonna make you think your life is miserable. He's gonna make you think your life is boring. He's gonna make you think your life is meaningless. He's gonna make you think that other people out here are having more fun than you. He's gonna make you think that you're missing out on something. He's gonna make you think you've wasted your life. But I'll tell you, God restores the years that the locusts ate away. God restores the years that you lost in fullness. One day to God is like 1,000 years. So if we're aligned with God, how much more will we soak in each and every day, to the point where it's so long and we have so many moments? Or one day is like 1,000 years to God. Or 1,000 years is like one day. See, time goes beyond the scope of what God is. He is not bound by space. He is not bound by time. He is omnipresent. He is good. So when we align ourselves with Him and we begin to thank Him, we begin to align yourself with the thankfulness and what you're grateful for. You're not only humbling yourself, but you're aligning yourself with God. And He focus is towards God and not towards your next up or the weekend or your next meal or whatever fleshly pleasure is in your mind. What you're doing this weekend, your next concert you're going to. Don't focus on these small events because they come and they go. They simply do not last. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially when it's fleshly. Oh, hope my phone don't fall. Man, I'll tell you what, these roads out here, be careful. Be careful. If you live in the Midwest, you know. But yeah, begin to align yourself with how you are thankful. And you start to become aligned with God. Start attending church. Start attending Bible study. Start to... Obedience is greater than sacrifice, but sacrifice is also a good thing too. You have to make sacrifices when following the Lord. Sacrifice some time, some days, you know? Yeah, I'm sure there's something you love to do, whether it's watch your Netflix show or hang out with friends. In my case, skateboarding, music. And I'm sure after a long day of work, you want to go home and you want to do the things that you love. You want to do the things you enjoy. Maybe Bible study isn't necessarily at the top of your list. But make the sacrifice. Go to church. Go to Bible study. It's okay to, miss your workout or miss going to the gym that one day if you're going to Bible study. Heck, you can even fit it in. Wake up earlier. Wake up an hour before you usually leave for work. Or a couple hours. Give yourself an extra hour so you can go to the gym, work out at home, go for your little jog, whatnot. Get up with a different purpose in mind. Get up with the kingdom purpose. Because the kingdom is up to you. It's up to you to spread the word. It's up to you to spread the gospel. Am I perfect? No. Don't let that hold you back. Do not let the enemy put that in your mind and hold you back from spreading the word. Because if I would have let the enemy hold me back and tell me that, oh, you're not good enough, you know what you did, you're not good enough, you can't spread the word, then I would have never made this video. And maybe this video is going to touch you, maybe this video is going to speak to you, and you're like, you know what, I do need to be more thankful for what I have. I do need to come to God on Thanksgiving. I haven't been thanking of God that much. Because you don't just wake up backslid. You don't just wake up addicted. You slowly slide once. You smoke that thing one time. Then the next time it's around, you smoke it again, and all of a sudden you're seeking it out for yourself. You surround yourself with certain people and they start to rub off on you. You start going certain places. Oh, I'll try to go to this bar this one time. I'm not doing anything. I've been bored recently anyways. What's it gonna hurt? Oh, I'm gonna try this drink. It looks good. Everyone says it's the best drink in town. I'm gonna try it. And all of a sudden you're going there every weekend. All of a sudden, you're staying there too late on a Saturday and you're missing church. All of a sudden, you find yourself so pleased by this lifestyle, and eventually it'll all come crumbling down, and you realize that it is worthless to live this way. You realize that you've reached the end of your pleasure. Then where did it get you? Where did all those times get you? Distance from God and turning into someone that you don't want to turn into. A prayer that I've prayed many times is, God, just give me a distaste for sin. Allow me to see sin the way that you see sin, God. And call it out for what it is. Call out sin for what it is. Say, hey, this is sin. Hey. Say, hey, the enemy, get behind me. Get behind me, Satan. You have no place in this house. And when you say that, you say, Satan, get behind me. You resist the enemy and he will flee from you. But that must come with obedience to God. So I love y'all. Message today. Be thankful. Thank God and pray. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Even through your hardships, through your anxieties, through your worries, through your fears, through your uncertainties, through every season, through the storms. Thank God. Thank God for the storm. Because if it rains long enough, that seed's going to grow. So I love you guys. Focus on the good. Focus on God. And he will lead you. He loves you. He will never forsake you. Love you guys.